And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2. Alright, we have an issue here. You can see we're not really supplying very much of the construction material that we are sending down here. So I would like to use this truck depot in order to expand out and extend our setup here. Where is a good spot for these? I think one right in here. Yeah, one here. And maybe one right over here. Well, let's do this one on this side. That way we can run two different lines. Yeah, right there. So one can come out and loop back here, and one can come out and loop here. Not really sure. Let's see. Let's start a new line. So we're going to have one come here to here. Right? And this will be man on mat south. And then we're going to have another one who should we pondering whether to take this out here. See, after Lincoln. Like that. Just to eliminate some of the zigzagginess. Okay. So, we've got a couple different setups for construction materials. Let's grab this. Actually, we already know there's over 500 there. What I really want to see is this. As you can see, Wildman is only seeing 356 of the 507. So I want that to go up. Buy vehicles, cargo. Ooh. 30, 25, 25. Yeah, let's get 4 of these. For construction mat south. And it would help if that line was named right. Wildman on mat. This will be southeast. All right, so this number, it's already gone up from where it was. And we are at 508 now. And it's not budging. Why isn't it budging? Look at all the trucks coming out. Yeah, those are some big trucks for... What is this? Oh, food. Okay, never mind. We're still only at 402. I wonder why that is. We should be seeing that connection. out to here. I don't know why that 402 hasn't budged. It jumped up when we did the first line. I really wish those would go all the way through. Wouldn't that be nice? We could actually make that happen. Let's see if we can't. So after Wildman sightings, add that. There. That's a little bit cleaner. And I could get really crazy about it. Instead of doing that weird loop-de-loop, after Smith Street, add that. There. Now we got nice straight shots. Granted, there's a left turn right here that's gonna possibly maybe clutter up the thing, but it is what it is, I guess. Or at least we're going up a little bit. Are we not budging because we're tacked out on supply? We might be. Because we only have one thing delivering at the moment. But he actually, yeah, he has some buffer here. Once this thing upgrades, this will be able to start sending out a lot more material. Twice as much, as a matter of fact. So yeah, this will upgrade, as will this. So this is working on upgrading. Once this upgrades, this will start delivering more and more and more. I was hoping to catch this. This monumental event, the upgrading of an industry, does not happen often. Can I upgrade those streets? Yeah, for some reason construction is not possible. I don't know why. Quite a lot of people on the highway though. I did manage to get Vehas hooked up down here on the highway. I'll show you right after this updates. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, did it stop? No, it upgraded, didn't it? Yeah. It definitely upgraded. I was expecting to hear a sound that accompanied that, but I guess not. See, this is only now seeing 408, which is weird, because we have this connection down here. Which this sees all of the things. Granted, there's some overlap, but we should be seeing pretty much the whole ball of wax here. Except for a few. Well, let's see how that plays out. Oh no, 503. There it is. I was looking at Oss's number here. 503. We're seeing the majority of it, right? We're I don't mind missing a few, but now we're at 512. Oh yeah, much better. So, I mean, that was definitely a thing. So now this thing should be pumping out 3,000 And my trains should be near full on every trip. And these trains aren't even max length because of how short the run is. Okay, so go down here. Here's the highway. I got Vehas hooked up to the highway. Well, we got some users on the highway, but it's gonna sort of draw people sort of down this direction. The city was sort of growing up this way and out this way. I want to sort of draw it out towards that. And then the goods, this is another consumer of food. If we wanted to bring some food out here, we could do that, and I think we shall. So if we do this, what other goods? So it's mainly fuel, more construction material, but I think that is not going to happen. That's way up here. Fuel, however, that's doable. That's actually doable with trucks if we play our cards right. Tools way up there. So food, I think, is the best sort of intermediate thing that we can do to help grow the city. Granted, it's grown by leaps and bounds since we started giving it attention. It's over doubled, well over doubled in size. Almost, it looks like it's tripled in size. So if we start hooking it up to something like commercial, that's going to bump up. That's going to bump that up. Okay, so let's get a line. Let's see. Do you want... Wildman wants food, but he's getting food. He's getting like 90% of the food that he needs. Renegade doesn't want food at all. So that means we can take... see, those two lines are taken. This line right here. This is going to be an expensive line because of how much this is up on a hill. Okay. We could actually point that a little tighter. Get a different bridge style there. I like the nice clean nerve defying bridge style there. Okay. $3 million for that. Now we can go and grab this line here. What's that? Nice graceful curve there. Okay. Pretty straight shot-ish. Straight-ish shot. Ooh. This is a good bridge. Ooh. Stayed cable bridge. That's fancy. How about like something traditional? 2.7 million, 3.3 million. Ooh. So we go like cable stayed bridge. All right. I think that's a good idea. Let's point it a little more in the direction that we need it. Yeah, this is costing us some money. I'm on fast speed. Let's slow that down. Can we... eliminate all bridges out of that equation? Thank you. Gotta go down into the valley there. Okay. Now, that is some extra food. And if we're going to want to double this up, we're going to double it up on the north side here. Okay. So that means the depot system can be on this side. Like so. Now for trucking, how can we go about doing this in a way that is okay? Do we have a connection on this side? Yeah, right down here we have a connection. I mean, we're hitting most of this, but as you can see, we're not hitting all of it. A lot of little small commercial buildings in here. Hopefully we're gonna get our commercial sector up and running here. So let's take that guy out and pause it while I do this. Truck station. Now, can I do street access? What the heck? Construction not possible. Well, now. Is it possible now? Now, in order to ensure the AI doesn't do something funky in here, we're going to basically buy all these roads and say, nope, you cannot do the weird split and divide thing that you normally do. Okay, so that just helps us get something in here before the big growth spurt here. To allow trucks, and I always try to place it close to my underpasses, just because if we need to get out over here, we have a pretty easy way of doing that. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about it, and we're going to do a new line from here to here. And this is going to be green. What a little darker green. Okay, so two. I mean, it's definitely on 2. I don't know why it's confused. Okay, so this is Vehas food supply. Okay. Apparently it's still not cooperating. Okay, so this consumers, Vehas is at 0 right now. So if we go here and we say, oh, we're going to buy a vehicle. Diesel. I think we have quite a few variants. I like the CSX one, though. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. That's nice. So we're going to add one of you. We're going to say darker green. Cargo. And I think we need boxcar. Although there's some newer ones here. Yeah, that's boxcar I'm not aware of. It's a lot longer than the old one. Like, way longer. I don't know why it doesn't give you the length in here. It gives you the weight, but not the length. 4x speed, 3x speed. So it's good, but man. 9, 10. How about 10? 200 capacity. $36 million. Let's go with it. Vehas food supply. So you can see immediately it's seeing the food that we can deliver over here. And this, we need more. We need more. We need another farm. We need another farm. So cargo terminus 4 max. Actually, let's go cargo this. Since we can sort of put it right up like that. Okay. I want to go over this river though. I don't want the bridge to be 6 miles wide. Okay. Now, if we want, we usually extend these to be max. And I'm going to extend it into the ground here because it's a lot easier to do it that. Like so. Right? Okay. Wait, I can build it off of this side too? I had no idea. Well, we can still go. Okay. Well. That is a long station right there. I don't even know how long that is, but it's a long station. Okay. So this is actually, I think we named this. No, we didn't. Never mind. So you can see Vehas is starting to see the food supplying for Vehas, and it should be adding, yep, it's starting to add a little bit of food for them. And we got a little bit, you know, our first trip is it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for that. So let's get the beginnings of the rail here. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I'm going to pause it while I do this because this is usually very computationally expensive. Something like that. We're going to have another one. We're going to split this off. Like so. Now we're going to need to go outside of these here. So as this comes down, we're going to need to split it off. skim the outside of that. Well, autosave. Come on. All right, now that we have that stub, you can stub this out as well. So we're going to just take this and raise it up. We got enough room under there. Not that we have any ships to speak of, but it is what it is. Just in case. Just in case we have some boats. Something like that. I could have, let's cancel that. Come on, I clicked that. Let's take out these last couple. There. It's a little less of a curviness in there. Actually, I just realized something. That's going into the wrong one. This should go into that one. And then this should split off like that. There. Now we have the potential for 3 more trains to come in through here. I'm going to skip that. We're going to go down to here. We don't need as many signals. For one, we're going to only have like 3 trains on here. So we don't need that many signals. And the trains go faster. And they're more powerful than they were when I placed those other signals. So I think we're good. All right, now for these. No, that doesn't go there. Ah, I didn't pay much attention to that angle. I should have. There we go. A little bit better. There it is. The other side will be if we add another set of tracks onto this, which we just might. All right, so that is another supply for food, which is a light green. So here to here. All right, so this one, Farm 2 food supply. So that, I indicated that as Farm 2. Is there more than, I know I put, no, there's a farm. So which one was 1 and which one was 2? Farm 2. Maybe this one was 1? Grand Rapids Farm number 2. Sure. So this will be Farm 1 grain supply. think. Food supply. Okay. So, how many wagons? This is at 306. Okay, so new vehicles, diesel. Cargo. Gondola. Is there a new gondola in here? Yes. It's actually shorter than that one. So that's actually nice. So 306 is what our target there is, but these are actually thinner than these. So 320, let's do 340. See how that gets us. And we want 3 of these. 152 million. Farm 1 food supply. This is immediately starting to get that. And this is going to start seeing, hey, we've got another possible farm, which means this can start. As you can see, these are even. When these are even, that means it's literally producing everything that it can deliver. And we need more supply, which is why I did what I did. We're at 4 billion now. I mean, it just felt like just a couple episodes ago that we actually paid off our loan. It's crazy. Once you get these supply chains running, crazy how much money you get in a very, very short amount of time. All right, so these are starting. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong path here. There we go. Why are you going so slow? Oh. I don't know why. It's just maybe this hill or something? It's having to tug that thing up a pretty steep slope. It's a lot of weight to pull. And accelerate, believe it or not. All right, we should have quite the full container over here. And yeah, let's see if we can speed it up a little bit. Because these will pull in and then leave. Oh yeah, we had lots. Look at how much room we had there. Wow. We had a lot of room. There's my thing. Human haulers, the first jump in heavy hauling mod right there. All right, so are we gonna fill? Oh, we're gonna definitely fill up on our first trip. Awesome. Yeah, I could add a lot to those. Like a lot. All right, the next one's coming in. I just want to see how much this is. Oh, I could have changed this bridge type down here. Oops. $12 million. Nice. And this has actually got a little bit of food for it as well. And now that we have even more supply, this should be consistently higher. Because when it runs out is when this starts dropping. But if this stays full, then it will just keep pushing forward here. Pretty amazing amount of grain. Could you imagine? Now, is my other one... Yeah, he's full too. Wow. So, we should start seeing a lot more supply going to Vehas. And, speaking of Vehas, this city should have grown quite a bit in that time. Now that we are supplying it, even with a little bit of that, I think it makes a difference. We got a little bump there. So yeah, that's good. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.